Is pay to win real? Most people will say this at the end of the video, but I got free will, so why not use it? The short answer is yes. Now at this point there are two types of people. One who agrees that yes, some skin do have an advantage over others, whereas others think that they are the same. Look, game devs won't show it to you directly. Obviously if there are changes in basic gun functionalities like ADS time or recoil, then people will say the game is unfair. But I don't know, every gamer who has went against a mythic sweat knows at the deep level that pay to win is real. Now there are some places where CODM really gives the BJ to those who put money in the game. First is bullet trail. I don't know how COD is being able to do this in broad daylight, but you can legit see the bullet trails of mythic weapons. Whereas these in normal versions are either very blurred and light or are not at all visible during ADS. Some of you might never have noticed that such thing even exists. Well, technically it shouldn't in the first place. And those who haven't caught what I'm trying to throw at you is that you can correct your aim if you know where your bullets are going. This makes you aim better at people because you can actually see your bullet's path when you fire, which you cannot do with normal guns. If you have a normal gun, you can either hit or complain that the bullets are not getting registered. I mean, why is nobody talking about this? The second is heavy graphics. And I have experienced this personally. If you have a low-end device, that means your phone will try to render the mythic gun of other player in real time. And it requires a good amount of graphic processing, which might also make your device lag when a mythic character or gun comes in your frame. This is a major issue and the reason why you're playing good in those TDM matches and every time you get killed with the same mythic guy. And I think it lags irrespective if you have downloaded a mythic gun or not. Like, I can be wrong, but those skins are like 200 MB, so definitely it would require some processing. And let's say if everyone in the lobby is using epic weapons and one person is using mythic gun, then that gun is using more resources than everybody's guns and characters plus the map itself. The third one is iron sights, the most important thing which gives mythic an advantage. I don't even need to explain you guys, you already know it. Some guns iron sight sucks and its mythic version gives you hell of an iron sight, saying it's a cosmetic change. It also applies to red dots and sniper scope. Like how the fuck DL2 and Tundra have so clear scope with so much visibility. Tundra and Koshka are two very fast snipers and their only downside was the small scope view, but now one of them has got the fast ADS and big view combo. To my experience, this problem is quite real. There are a few things that are subject to debate as I'm not sure myself if those are true. There is one pro and one con and you guys can tell me in the comments what you think about it. The pro is smoother gun sound. The sound of mythic gun firing, weapon swapping and reloading is all different, and I'll say in my opinion it does give players an unfair advantage. See, the sounds are part of game's SFX sound and footsteps are also part of game's SFX sound. Guns like USS and BP50 really hurt your ears when you fire them at max volume, so it is obvious that you will turn your volume down so that it doesn't pain in your ears. But at the same time, the mythic gun firing, swapping and reload doesn't hurt the ears like normal guns do. So mythic player can play at higher volume and hear your footsteps clearly when playing on the same loudness. The second one is a con. Mythic weapons block the right side of the view when sprinting, which can be a disadvantage in many cases, whereas normal guns don't block that view. That is one downside of a mythic gun, but I have no idea how it looks on iPad or any big screen, so you guys can tell me if it really is a con or not. Well, that's all for this video and fuck melee abusers.